Hi everyone! If you guys are interested in finding out some tips on how to make your body look bikini ready, then stay tuned because in this video I'm going to share with you guys my top 5 picks and tips to looking super hot and super sexy this summer. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's your IFBB Bikini Pro Lisette Howard, and in today's video I'm going to share with you guys some tips on how to look bikini ready since summer's pretty much right around the corner. So if you guys are getting ready for a vacation, the kids are out of school, you guys are taking the kids away for the summer, or you're getting married and it's your honeymoon. I know a lot of people get married in the summer because the weather is amazing, or you basically just live on the coast or anywhere where there's warm weather and you want to look great in a bikini. Some of my tips to getting yourself looking hot are very, very basic and they're very simple to do, but they can get your body looking really, really tight without necessarily having to lose too much weight. So tip number 1, if you have a goal date in mind, so let's say you're going on vacation in 3 weeks or you're leaving on vacation in 4 weeks, and you want to kind of tighten up a little bit. You know that you might be overeating when you're on vacation, or you might have an extra drink here and there, you might not be able to make it to the gym. The first thing that I would definitely recommend that can kind of help you drop a little bit of weight before you leave, even though it's a short period of time, is definitely do some sort of cardiovascular activity 3 to 4 times a week leading into the date that you're leaving. So for example, if it were me and I'm, let's say, going to Cabo in 3 weeks, I would do some cardiovascular activity probably every other day or 3 to 4 days in a row leading into my vacation. So when I say doing cardiovascular activity, I don't necessarily mean just going out for a walk. I mean getting in the gym or getting outside and doing something that's going to elevate your heart rate so that you are accelerating your fat burning process. So either doing some high intensity interval training or going out for a run, or maybe taking like a Zumba class or something that's going to really invigorate your heart rate is a great way to kind of start accelerating your rate, the rate at which you're losing weight. So absolutely 100% get yourself either in the gym or outside and do some cardiovascular activity either after your workout or when you get home from work, or early in the morning. Fasted before you go to work is also a great time for you guys to do your cardio. So I would definitely recommend, first and foremost, get your heart rate up 3 to 4 times a week minimum leading into your vacation. You'll start to see a great amount of accelerated fat loss in a very short period of time. All right, so tip number 2 is very, very basic, but it actually works wonders, and it's replacing all of the liquids that you consume with 2 things. 1 is water and 2 is green tea. Now, there's hundreds of studies that show that by drinking water and keeping your body hydrated, your body actually stores less fat. It also helps in your body's detoxification. It helps keep you really hydrated. It's amazing for your skin. So definitely replacing a lot of the fluids that you're drinking with water is going to make a really big change in your body. A lot of times, even though we're drinking things that are no sugar or diet or having diet soft drinks, they're filled with artificial sweeteners, and a lot of these sweeteners actually make you retain water. They bloat you. They hold a lot of subcutaneous water, making you look a little bit soft and puffy. So replacing things that you're drinking with water is going to be a really great way for you guys to start to see a little bit of tightness and less puffiness and water retention, ironically. And that's one of the basic things that I do when I'm starting to get ready either for a competition or I need to get ready for a photo shoot, is that I up my water intake. I see that my body actually becomes very efficient at processing foods and at not holding on to fat. The other thing is drinking green tea. I have been a huge advocate of green tea since I was like 17. I started drinking green tea every single morning, unsweetened. It's one of my favorite things to drink. It is not only an anti-carcinogen, but it is also a really great natural metabolic accelerator. There's a lot of benefits to green tea, and I can kind of like go on and on and on about it because I'm a huge advocate for it. But if anything, just kind of replacing your coffee with green tea is going to be great, because even though it is caffeine and it does dehydrate you a little bit, it does help in your metabolic process and becoming very efficient in weight loss. So it's almost like a natural fat burner. I use it. I love to drink green tea. So by replacing all of your fluids and liquids that you're drinking with just green tea and water, you guys are gonna see an actually great change in the way that your body looks in a really short period of time. So those are definitely two of my go-tos, water and green tea. You guys are definitely gonna see a huge change in the way that your body not only processes foods, but in the way that it can stay tight and lean. All right, so my third tip is very, very, very important. It's something that I'd actually need to do a little bit more of, but is finding yourself a really great sunless tanner to make your skin look really bronzed and really glowy. Unfortunately, and I'm very, very white. I'm super pale, and I'm actually like really white most of the year. I'm like the least Latin person that you're gonna meet in terms of I don't really have like that cocoa skin. I wish I did. Sunless tanner is amazing because they come with a lot of moisturizers and they come with a lot of SPFs that are really, really good for conditioning your skin, and they also give you a really, really beautiful glow. You know, when you don't really have a tan, your body doesn't look as defined, it doesn't look as tight. Giving yourself a really nice sunless tan is a great way to look a little bit tighter, to make your skin look really smooth. Everyone looks amazing with a really healthy glow. So I would say find yourself a really great sunless tanner. I know before they used to come out really orangey and kind of yellowy, and they didn't really give a great color, but there's some beautiful sunless tanners out there. There is Norvell, which is one of my favorites. There's Saint-Tropez, which gives a really gorgeous color. I mean, there's so many great bronzy sunless tanners, and they have beautiful smells. They're really great conditioning and hydrating for your skin. So I definitely recommend getting yourself a really good sunless tanner. I love the ones that are mousse because they apply really smoothly to the skin. I like them better than the sprays because sometimes the sprays come out a little bit uneven or streaky. The mousses, you can kind of really see where it's applying. So I definitely recommend giving yourself a really nice sunless tanner, even if you go to the tanning salon and do like a Versa Spa or an airbrush tan before you leave on your vacation. You'll be able to get some sun over the tan, and you'll be able to have that combination of that kind of bronzy and pinkish reddish look. It looks really, really beautiful. One thing that I would stay away from though is applying tanner on your face because sometimes it does make your makeup, when you apply it, looks a little bit green, and sometimes it gets into all of your pores and crevices and fine lines and wrinkles, and it can make you look a little bit older. So I usually don't apply any sunless tanner to my face. I try to just do it from the neck down and just apply like a light bronzer on my face and just to kind of contour to match my tan. But sunless tanner is amazing. It'll take your body from looking okay to looking really sexy and soft and smooth. So find yourself a great sunless tanner. You guys will see a huge difference in the way that your body looks. So my fourth tip is actually super important, and it's something that some of us kind of skip out on. I say tip number 4 is finding a swimsuit that really fits your body and that it actually works with your curves and your lines. I'm super guilty of this. I see a swimsuit that I love and I'm like, oh, I think it's so chic and it's so different and I want to try it. And it might be something kind of trendy, like something high-waisted, or like maybe cups for the bustier part of the swimsuit for the top. And you know, when I buy it and I try it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, this couldn't look worse on my body, just because I don't have the body type for that style of swimsuit. So try to find something that really works with your frame, with your hips, with your torso is really, really important. If you guys have like a shorter torso, don't buy something that's too high-waisted. If you're very, very curvy, sometimes the smaller swimsuits tend to work better. Finding something that's too much coverage on a body that's curvy actually makes you look bigger and wider. If you don't have, you know, full boobs, don't try to find a cup that has like a lot of extra padding and that kind of lifts from the boobs. It actually makes your upper chest look smaller and shorter, and it actually makes your boobs look even smaller. So if you have smaller boobs, maybe something like a triangle top. If you're less curvy, you have more of like the boyish square hips, I would have something that has like some hardware on the sides of the swimsuit just to make you look a little bit curvier. There's tons of different things that you guys can do to find swimsuits that really work for your body type. If you're a little bit fuller and you want something that's tighter, there's so many brands that come with like the belly tightening or like the lifting of the glutes, or something that's more compact, lifting and stretchy, or even something that's like a halter top to keep your boobs really nice and high. So definitely spend the money and spend the time looking for a swimsuit that really works with your body frame. That's super important. If you try something on and you're like, I don't know if this works well for you, leave it. Go for something else, try something else, and definitely go for a size that fits your body. So don't try to squeeze into something that's too small, that doesn't really work, because then you're gonna have parts of your body that might be like hanging over that you don't wanna see. It happens to me all of the time. I think that something's gonna look amazing. I put it on and I have like these love handles on either side that just don't look good. So take the time, try on different styles, try something that you might not think that works for you. You never know, it might actually look really, really great on your body type. So definitely spend the money on maybe like 1 or 2 great swimsuits. They're gonna give you so much confidence. You're gonna look amazing. And I definitely say go for something that's really bright and sexy. You know, I know a lot of you like to stick to like the blacks and like the darker colors for the summer because you think that it's gonna make you look smaller. Be adventurous, try something bright, something that's gonna like really make your personality stand out, that's gonna make you feel good, like a fuchsia, the purples, turquoise, anything that's very summery is gonna look amazing. So especially with the bronzy skin and having like a nice glow, those bright colors really stand out and they make you feel great. So definitely try to find a great swimsuit or 2 great swimsuits that really work for your body type. It's better to have 1, 2, or 3 that look amazing than have like 10 of them and none of them kind of really fit your style or fit your body frame. All right, my last tip, it's kind of like a 2-part tip again. I say find yourself a great cover-up or like a caftan. They're always so chic, they look amazing, they work really well with all swimsuits. They're always very flowy and soft. I'm the first one that when my stomach is not as tight as I want it to be, or my glutes are a little bit fuller, or there's a little bit of unevenness on the side, I get like a really sexy cover up and just kind of put it low, like around the waistline with a really cute bikini top. And all of a sudden my body just looks so much better than it did without the cover up. So find yourself a great cover up, even if it's something long that's like open down the middle, or something that's like a little bit tight and short around the glutes that sits high on the waistline around the belly button. It makes the body look very curvy, super sexy. It usually draws great attention to your waistline. Even something really sheer that's like long sleeves and you can have that's long with the slits on the side. They're always so chic. I love the caftans. Anything wrapped around the waistline looks amazing. And the second part is get yourself some really great summer wedges. Something high. When you're flat and you're not wearing heels, the legs kind of don't look as sexy or as long. When you throw on some wedges, those legs always look so much more elongated. Your muscles are more contracted because you're on your toes. It also makes you walk differently when you're wearing wedges. So a beautiful, sexy bikini top with a caftan or like a little bit of wrap around your waist and some wedges looks so chic. Get yourself like a little hat. Anything that's gonna make your style kind of really stand out in your personality will take a body that might not look as perfect or might not be exactly what you want it to be and make it look unbelievable, chic, and sexy. So find some wedges and get yourself a cute wrap or a caftan. It'll take your body from looking good, even though it's not perfect, to looking really, really chic for the summer. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope these tips have helped you. I know they're kind of obvious and not the most amazing ones, but they're definitely really great steps towards looking great for your summer vacation or for just the beach, or if you're going just to spend the day with your girls at the pool. So I hope this video has helped you guys. If you have any questions or you want to leave your comments, feel free to leave them below. Also, if you guys are looking for help with your nutrition, your training, or just general fitness lifestyle, please feel free to check out my website and all of my rates at lisettehoward.com. You guys can click the link above and it'll take you directly to my site. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and you guys can also find me on Instagram and Facebook under LisetteHoward_fitness. I post tons of videos on everything fitness, lifestyle related. So check out my Instagram and Facebook, and stay tuned because I'm gonna bring you guys a lot more videos. Ciao.